Oh, rev it up, rev it up, rev it up. Rev it up. Rev it up. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Check one. Check two. Check one, check two. And we're live. We're live, we're live, live like never before on a Friday. Friday, March 3rd, 2023. Here in the United States, Northeast Pennsylvania, where the weather is 27 degrees. Spring has sprung. Boing. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the show. Welcome to this Friday presentation. We're going to go after a doctor today. Hold on to you. Hold on. Hey, doctor. Hey, doctor, dear doctor, if you're watching this, I'm sure you probably will be watching it. I fundamentally disagree with your assessment of running. The way you frame running is something bad. Now, you're a guy. We're going to talk about a plastic surgeon today who's bashing running as a good form of exercise. Excessive running. But he doesn't really make that clear. He says, hey, you run a couple of miles a week, that's okay. But the other, if you're too extreme, you get old face. Old face, that's what he says. And it's misinformation, doctor, I'm telling you. You're wrong. You're a guy. First of all, you're a plastic surgeon. You cut people's faces up to cater to their vanity. Right? You inflate and deflate breasts to cater to rich people's vanity. You give tummy tucks and butt tucks to vain rich people. That's what you do. You chop people up, man. You're a cutter. You're a guy who cuts people up, and you want to bash running as something bad for your knees. Come on, man. So we're going to talk about that story today. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday to you. And it's always respectful. I'm not attacking the good doctor. 82-year-old, rich, super rich, wealthy. Upper East Side foofy doctor. So again, this is based on a TikTok video that he released, and I'll play it so everybody can see it. And also, what else is going on in the world? We have cops have seized knives with an S and black masks from Brian Kohlberger's home in Pennsylvania. So there's a little breaking news on Brian Kohlberger murder mystery, the 4 dead students in Idaho. And they found things, it seems, that they say one of the survivors of the attack, someone who sat up in the house for 6 hours with the dead bodies in the house, one of the, in my view, one of the suspects in the murder, had said that Brian Kohlberger was seen wearing black clothes, black mask, and all you could tell was his bushy eyebrows. So some of that corroborates the story. They're not saying if the knife was the knife that was used in the murder, and they seized the gun. So what? So he's got a .22 pistol in his house. So what? That's not really newsworthy, but we'll look at that. It's newsworthy because it's Brian Kohlberger. Also, George Santos having some shit, man. House Ethics panel is finally investigating George Santos, the pathetic, prolific liar from Long Island who lied to his constituents about his everything, about his education, about his gender, and all this crap. Real piece of work, right? Is being investigated. And Hopefully the ethics panel will find something that he did illegal and kick him out of the Senate or House of Representatives. Also, if you were worried that you're not smart enough to get into Columbia, Princeton, Harvard, or Yale, don't worry about it. You don't have to take a test anymore. No more tests. SAT and ACT. These were the big tests that people, I guess, my age and older and or a little younger, right up into 2020, were required to take a test that tested your ability to think, I guess. I don't know, SATs. I was never a fan of SATs. I think I took them, but it didn't matter much because I was getting I had transferred from one school to another, and they didn't care about. All they cared was that I got an A in biology and an A in chemistry, and they were like, "Oh, this guy's smart. He can do it." But are SAT scores a thing of the past? I would argue they might be, because the old-fashioned way of learning was to occupy a lot of information into your head. Memorization. We have to memorize everything because so that I don't know what the thinking behind behind memorizing everything really is. Why do you need to memorize things? Right? Now you don't really need to do that because you got Google in your pocket. You could pull out your device and find out detailed information about anything at any time, anywhere. So maybe the SATs are a thing of the past, but it seems also that the argument is that they are racist. The tests themselves are often thought of as racist, and now because white people put them together, right? They don't have enough black questions on the SAT, and therefore they're not fair. And you're seeing now a bump up in minority, non-white enrollment at places like Columbia, 4% bump up. So there is a racial tone to why they're disregarding SATs. We'll look at that story. And also this, again, another situation with a guy who, there's a lot of food and nutrition and exercise and lack of meditation, misinformation in the world. And one of my goals in my life before I pass on, before this great thinker passes on, someday, not immediately, before I go out and run in a little while, I would like to, offer the world my findings. I would like to offer the world the spiritual enlightenment and fitness that I have found in my life, the incredible, remarkable clarity that comes with eating right and meditating and drinking water and taking the goddamn sun and not listening to every jerk off telling you what to do, right? That's what I'm trying to do in my life. I don't know what you're trying to do, but that's some of the things that I'm trying to do. So again, here's my thumbnail today. This is the doctor. His name is Gerald Imber. Gerald Imber. Hello, Gerald. How are you? How's Upper Manhattan treating you? 82-year-old plastic surgeon complaining that runners have old face. Look at this guy's face. Look at this. He's got sunspots and freckles and his hair is falling out. He's got giant bags under his eyeballs, under his chin. His neck is hanging around his he can't even button his collar because his neck is fucking falling apart. All right, look at this old guy, right? This old guy. Why don't you operate on yourself and fix yourself before you start telling other people that running, the miraculous, amazing, spiritual, uplifting running is somehow bad for you, right? Your face is going to hurt. You're going to hurt your face and your knees. How stupid. How stupid. You stupid old man. You're a stupid old man. My name is Marcus Conte. I have a website. I am an independent guy, journalist, video journalist. We're live every morning, 9 a.m., 9 a.m. Take it or leave it. If you don't like it, leave it. If you like it, we're here every morning at 9 a.m. Plus, every Tuesday at 7 p.m., we have a Dharma gathering and an open discussion. And maybe the good... Dr. fucking whatever, Dr. Cut Your Face Up, Imber, will join us at 7 p.m. live Dharma gathering. Come on down every Tuesday at 7 p.m. And we open up the chat. If you want to contribute to this program, here's a way to do it. You can have your face chopped up by the Upper East Side doctor for a couple of $1 million, or you could throw $1 million my way, and you'll get a lot more return for your money. You get a lot more bang for your buck. I'll come out there and run with you. I'll run right. I'll fly down to Central Park and we'll go around the park a few times together. You give me $1 million, I'll be your fucking running and spiritual coach. All right, screw that doctor. You don't need that guy. Rich people, come here, man. Come here, join me, man. Okay. So Zelle is a way to do it. It's if you're rich, you know what Zelle is. I don't have to explain it to you. It's a bank transfer, right? So donate anywhere from $1 to $1 million. I'll gladly accept it. That's how we keep it going. Right? That's how the program works. It doesn't work any other way. Right? You need money. Right? Rich people understand that. So let's talk about Bryan Kohberger. Bryan Kohberger killed, allegedly, here he is. Oh, look at the beady eyes, smiling to his attorney. And killed all these people and allegedly killed all these people. I don't know. Jury's still out on it. I think here's a video, by the way. As the video, this is one of the videos where the ad has to play. Now we got to look at some jerk off trying to sell us something when we're watching a video. That's not a good idea, right? Why put your stupid ad, right? Am I the only one who points this out? Why put your stupid ad before a video we're trying to watch here? We're trying to educate ourselves on a video. Do you think we really give a shit about what you're trying to sell us while we're watching a video? No. You immediately reach for the fucking skip button when that happens. Advertisers, nobody likes your product when you do that. When you force a product on someone, people don't like it. So stop doing it, man. Ad is loading. Yeah, all right, who cares? Who cares about the garbage that you're trying to sell? Well, there's a little surfing going on. All right, so let's watch the video of that's Kohberger's Pennsylvania home, and aerial shot. Kohberger's search warrant unsealed. So they unsealed the search warrant. So gun, multiple knives. Black face masks and gloves were among the dozens of chilling items that were seized from the Pennsylvania home of Idaho murderer suspect Bryan Kohberger. Search warrant unsealed Wednesday revealed. Kohberger's possessions were carted away by cops on December 30th. As I said, I suspect that when there's two people in the home, there was 6 people total in the home where these 4 people got butchered. And 2 of those people allegedly saw a man dressed in black walking out the door at or around the time of the murder. They heard noise, then they said they saw a man walking out. Now, after you see something like that, why do you stay in the house for 6 more hours without calling anybody? That right there is highly suspicious. So that's just, again, Kohberger is clearly suspect number 1. But there is a suspect number 2 and a suspect number 3 in this case. And they are the remaining 2 women. Even, actually, there's a third. So there's 4 suspects. Kohberger, the 2 girls, and a friend of one of the dead male student, who used one of the girls' phones to call. The whole story is fucking screwy, right? There was too much time in between when when the incident happened and when the cops finally were notified that you got 4 dead bodies in the house. But Kohlberger, nonetheless, they found a gun, multiple knives, black face masks, and gloves in his Pennsylvania home. They also found a Glock 22 40 caliber handgun, empty magazines, Smith Wesson pocket knife. Well, there's no gun involved in this crime at all. Was he carrying a gun? Well, maybe he's allowed to carry a gun. He has no criminal record. He's of age. He's in a state where it's legal. Could he carry a gun? I don't know. Cops also collected black face masks. I don't know, black face masks. Now face masks are becoming an object of murder. People buy masks all the time. He had a bunch of black ones. Right? He had some black clothes. I have a lot of black clothes. If you went through my shit, right, I'm wearing black right now. Underneath, everybody has black clothes. I have black clothes. Look, I'm wearing a black shirt. I got a black shirt on. If I was, right, I'm wearing a black shirt. Am I a suspect? And if I double that down with an Antifa black mask, am I a murderer? I'm just poking holes in the story. That's all. I'm just poking holes for a second. I don't know if he did it. I don't know. You're innocent till proven guilty. Here's a laundry list of the things that they found. Black gloves, plain black gloves. They talk about a lot of his black clothing. There's nothing spectacular here, really. They circled, the New York Post did us a favor and circled number 28, a 22 caliber Glock pistol. Dark colored clothes. I guess this is what they were looking for, and they didn't find because there's a line through it. They didn't find anything. They didn't even find dark clothes. All they found was a black mask. It's not that incriminating, really. You want to jump up and down that the guy owned a 22 caliber pistol? Well, go ahead, jump up and down. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything in terms of the case. Now, if you would have found positively the knife that was used to butcher the 4 kids, now you got something, right? But that's not what they're reporting. They're not reporting that they found the knife that butchered the kids. They're saying they found knives, right? How many of us have? We all have knives in the house. Some of us have, things to cook with. Some hunt. I collect different things. I keep them laying around. Right? I sharpen them in my garage. Right? Maybe they're so that's nothing there incriminating. Maybe for city people that don't have a place to store their toys, would think that a knife or a gun or a black mask is a big deal. But if you go through someone's house, you might find those things. So I'm going to say nothing burger on finding what they found in Kohlberger's in the search warrant. There's really nothing here, in my view. Nothing black gloves. It's stupid. But anyway, they're talking about that. So move on. George Santos, the liar congressman who lied about his education, about his work background, to get himself a seat at in Congress, a Republican from Long Island. House Ethics Committee formally announced Thursday. New York Post says Thursday twice. Thursday. Oh, you remember this guy, this crazy fuck with the big breasts, walking into school like that, a teacher? They finally got rid of him. They put him on leave or something, right? What a wacko, right? Showing up into high school with gigantic fake tits, a man, and we're supposed to tolerate that. You have to tolerate everybody's sexual promiscuity and bizarre stupidity, right? Why is that? Why is that educational? Why do kids have to deal with some deformed, deranged teacher and his stupid wig and giant tits. Why do kids have to look at that? Why not just, come on, man. That's overboard. That's overboard. Why are you bringing sex into high school? Right? That's what that is. You're bringing up the subject of sex with kids. That guy's gone if you don't remember him. So anyway, so he's under siege, under observation. There's the shark video that we watched yesterday. George Santos being probed. Hopefully we can, he's an openly gay man, openly gay homosexual. Maybe he likes to be probed. Maybe he's going to enjoy the probe. I don't know. So let's talk about this story. Columbia University, up there in Morningside Heights, top of Manhattan, 120th Street, is the first Ivy League school to permanently drop SAT and ACT testing requirements. Now that is big news. Ivy League school saying, nah, those tests of the past that test a student's ability to I don't know, to succeed at our university, to test their smartness, test their ability to memorize things and know things. We don't want to hear that anymore. We don't think that that's a proper measure of a student's mental aptitude. We don't care about it anymore. Those tests are stupid. A long time ago, if that was your claim to fame, if you got like a very high score on the SAT and you got into a prestigious college based on your merit of outperforming other students on that test, well, we don't care about you anymore. You're just a racist anyway, man. You're probably white, and because the questions are for white people. Black people can't answer the questions properly on an SAT because they're black, right? I'm black. You're expecting me to answer white questions? How am I going to answer a question when it's written by a white guy? You gotta get some brothers in there to write the questions, right? And speak to me. Speak to me about basketball and fucking whatever else black people like I don't know, shoplifting in the ghetto, growing up in the projects. Right? I'm digging, man. I'm digging into you, right, to show you how ridiculous, goddamn ridiculous you are. Right? Should there be a standardized test to get into college? I don't know. What happened to the old days when you did well in high school, and we looked at your record in high school and used that as a measure if you're college worthy? Maybe that's a good measure. Right? Maybe you have to start earlier. Right? I don't know. But anyway, Columbia University will no longer require undergraduate applicants to submit their SAT or ACT standardized test scores, becoming the first Ivy League school to permanently go test optional. Columbia undergraduate admission announced Wednesday that if you would join a growing number of higher education institutions that have also stopped requiring test scores. So, I don't know. I don't know what people think of this. Columbia University, a very prestigious university. How do we measure? You know what I think it speaks to? I think it speaks to the I guess, for lack of a better term, the follow the leader, the conformist, cancel culturist that says, you think too much, man. We don't like your independence. We're more collective, right? We believe in collectivism as opposed to individualism. And your test is individual. We're collective, man. We don't care about that shit because once our school and today's times are collective, and all we have to do is be in the school and we'll get smart. We don't have to do any of the work on our own because we're going to just end up in a large corporation anyway that's going to tell us what to do. So why spend all of your high school time and your free time learning to pass a test that is not valid once you get into the workforce, where they're going to tell you, do as we say. Do what we tell you to do, and everything will go fine. Big corporations want to train people. They don't want people with baggage. They're viewing test scores as baggage. Soon you're not even going to need to take a test in college. Why are you taking a test? All you have to do is be selected to be here. Do you want to be here? And everybody's hand goes up. Why do you want to be here? Because I want to get a good job. Great. Now, do as you're told, right? And we will mold you for 4 years. We will formulate and fabricate and gaslight and mold like Play-Doh you into something that is marketable to our customers. Evil Girl says, take the vaccine for the collective, not for your own health. Exactly. Hey, you don't have to think about this, right? You got this head full of medical fucking stuff about vaccines. Why are you doing that? We already figured it out for you. You go, you get online, you get the injection, and you shut the fuck up, right? And then you go about your schoolwork, and in a few months, we tell you to get back online, get a couple of more injections, put your mask on, stay 6 feet away from each other, and shut the hell up. What is there to think about, right? Oh, you don't like vaccines? Good. You just got disqualified from entrance into our school. Right? You have an opinion? Excuse me, did you just utter a personal opinion about something? Hey, Joe, did you hear, Professor Joe, did you hear the student say that he has an opinion of vaccines being injected into his own body? Mary, did you hear that? Did you hear what he said? I know he's in the other room right now. They let the other guy go, and they're having a discussion in the back. Did you hear the audacity? His audacity to say that the government should look into if the elections are fair or not. Where on earth have these radical ideas come from? That's probably what it sounds like in the back room, because the same people that are enforcing these rules are also victims of the same type of teaching, or they wouldn't be there. So yes, people saying, pointing out, Wayne says another version of affirmative action. Yeah, I guess you'd be correct there, because the statistics show that the number of students of color increased by 4% from the previous year. A 4% bump in colored people in a school like Columbia, where it's probably already half colored. Let's find out. How many colored people at Columbia University? Question mark. How many? Columbia is a racially diverse school with approximately 52% of all students identifying themselves as persons of color. There you go. There's the evidence. All right, so they weren't happy to have 52% colored. Now it's 100%. Now it's 56% colored, because it just went up a bit. Right. So there you go. So Columbia University, 52% colored. That's their word. Students of color. Could we say colored, or that's not allowed either? No, you called me colored. That's racist. That's what the people in the 70s called us. They called us the colored people, but we're people of color. That's different. People of color and colored people are different. They just get stupider and stupider. But nonetheless, no more tests, no more X equals Y, Z, and whatever else they're fucking teaching. Right? I couldn't take this test. I'd get a 0 on the test. I might get one question right, maybe. I wouldn't even read the questions. Some of the values of the linear function g are shown in the above table. Which is the value of g4? The fuck do I know, man? I have no fucking idea at all. Question 26. What do I care? My life is not going to change if I would just be like, I don't know, flip a coin. Bring a coin with you to the test and flip it. Right? So tests are, I'd say the tests are probably stupid, but come up with a better way to measure it, not just the color of someone's skin, because that's stupid. Right? Oh, we need more colored people, right? Because that's going to make the school better and everybody happy. I don't know about that. So let's talk about diet. Let's talk about exercise. Let's talk about this wacky doctor, this plastic surgeon quack. But first, Nashville grandpa eating only McDonald's for 100 days to lose weight says it absolutely works. It absolutely works. Right? So, McDonald's and fast food companies like Wendy's and I guess Roy Rogers, if that still exists, Burger King, that sell hamburgers for a living, would agree with this. It's not the burger itself. It's how much you eat. So this guy is, he doesn't know anything about diet. He's a, functioning idiot. What does he know? He's just like, all right, I like McDonald's. I'm going to eat half a Big Mac a day and I'll lose weight, right? I'm going to lose weight. There's a video of him. Oh, here's the video. Let's watch. Is there a video of the guy? Oh my God, who is this? Oh, here he is. Let's go.
And I weighed in at 238 pounds.
238.
It's February 21st,
okay,
2023. And I decided that is absolutely unacceptable.
So, we agree there. Your weight is unacceptable. 238, you're fat. You're overweight. And you look swollen to me. Right? But be careful, if you lose weight, then you're going to get the quack doctor that says you look old.
I drove down to McDonald's because if you're going to start getting into better physical shape, McDonald's is the place you go.
See, fat people have a smoother face because they're fat. Right? There's no slack. There's no slack in the line, right? It doesn't make you healthier. It's just a cosmetic appearance. But nonetheless, let's listen to it. I'm sorry, I'm cutting them up.
I know some of you are thinking that might be crazy, but I'm going to eat nothing but McDonald's for the next 100 days.
All right.
But instead of eating everything they give me,
okay,
I'm going to go ahead and cut the meals in half.
Okay, so he's going to eat half a fucking McDonald's play meal, right? Half the French fries, half the burger, and he's going to pick water over soda.
Just to kind of prove to myself and maybe some of the other people watching that it's not as much what you're eating, it's the quantity that we're eating that really jacks us up.
You couldn't be more wrong. You could not be more wrong. Your body will, yeah. If you eat less, eating less, of course, is good, but you're eating crap. Why not just have simple rice and beans or avocado or something nutritious like broccoli or potato or rice? Why are you going with McDonald's? Fucking burned McDonald's death burger, right? Stupid.
So I'll order the meals. I'll eat half of what they give me.
Yeah.
I'll opt for a bottle of water instead of a soda. And we'll keep track of it.
All right, good. What an experiment, right? So what was the finding there? What was the finding there? So while on a bizarre diet journey, Magnus ruled out snacks and will only eat half of the order per meal, saving the other half for his next meal, with water being his drink of choice. So he eats half the burger and then he saves it and eats the other half of the burger. Now, that's hard not to lose weight. But, and it's also hard, his first meal consists of a sausage McMuffin with egg and cheese and a well-done hash brown for breakfast, eating the remainder of the meal for his lunch. Now, I've had one of those hash browns before, and it tastes like fucking burned, it tastes like cooked cardboard or It tastes like I don't know, styrofoam maybe. McDonald's brownie, a fucking hash brown. It's garbage. It's garbage. I don't eat that shit. I've tasted it. It's just, you take one bite and you throw it out the window for the birds. The birds like it. You can feed it to the birds. So he wraps up his day with a quarter pounder. And I wonder what his results. His blood work showed his A1C blood sugar was not good. Not good blood sugar, with the rest of the results being okay. I don't put much stake in the blood work anyway. I don't think that that's a good measure of anything. If you can go on a holistic diet for even 90 days and meditate and drink water and exercise and get out in the sun daily, all these blood work and high blood pressure problems and problems of rapid heartbeat, and they go away. They go away, God damn it. They go away. We already know the answer to these questions. We know the answer, and it's not McDonald's. So let's we already looked at that. There's this guy. Yeah, so let's talk about this doctor. Here he is. I gave you his, that's what he looks like. This is Dr. Gerald Imber. Gerald Imber, who is bashing one of the greatest forms of exercise you will ever do in your life. I'm a plastic surgeon. This exercise will age you faster. Why does plastic surgery qualify you to talk about age? Why don't you, if you wanted to give me advice about cutting people's faces apart, and how do you chop off someone's fucking cheeks to make them look flatter, or plug, some kind of synthetic garbage into someone's lips so the lips puff up, well, then I'll ask you a question. But about running, because you're some medical doctor you were in medical school, you're 82. When were you in medical school? 60 years ago? 50 years ago? You were in college. What the fuck do you know about exercise, doctor? You don't know anything about it. Do you exercise yourself? But anyway, this guy needs to be called out. A longtime plastic surgeon has a surprising warning about what exercise ages a person faster. It's running. Running. So let's watch this TikTok video. Here we go. TikTok video. He's famous now. He's got a TikTok video.
Hi, it's Dr. Imber. We're
Hi,
talking
Imber.
about things that prevent aging versus things that accelerate aging.
Okay.
And I have a pet peeve, and half my patients love me for it, and half my patients hate me for it. But
just for the record, this guy is on the Upper East Side of Manhattan.
For it, but
I'll talk in a second. Let's watch the video. I'm sorry.
it's about running, and it's perfectly fine to run a little bit every day or run a couple of miles a few times a week. But I want to start this little talk by saying, have you ever seen a long-distance, long-time runner that didn't have a gaunt, old face?
Yes, I've seen many, many, many long-time runners who don't have a gaunt, old face. They're old. Guess what, doctor? We all get old. We all get old. See, who he's talking to is rich people. You don't want to have an old face. You have all that time to run, but look at your old face. Right? I could help you with that old face.
That's what happens. In addition to the gaunt old face, your knees go, your ankles go, your back goes, and it's kind of...
Your knees go, your back goes, your ankles go. What are you, an idiot? Don't you know, doctor, don't you know anything about bone? That when you push on bone, it increases in size, you dummy. Running will increase your skeletal muscular size. Your bone increases when you work on it, when you run on it. Now, if you don't know what you're doing and you're running and you don't know how to run, you're just going out, listening to a jack off like you. Oh yeah, run 3 times a week, and someone runs out the door and they don't know what they're doing. They could hurt their knees and their back. That's part of physical activity. You can't avoid possibly injury in exercise. That is unavoidable. That is a part of exercise is injury. Right? However slight, part of exercise is working through injury, right? My knee hurts right now, and it has been hurting for about 6 months. And it's not from running. It's not from running, but I run through it. Doesn't hurt when I run. It hurts now. Right? So the point is, you deal with your problems, right? You deal with it. You deal with your anxiety. So this notion that your ankles and your back and it's kind of dumb. You're dumb. You're dumb.
Dumb. So if you want to run a little bit, terrific, but no impact or low impact aerobics is really the way to get your exercise.
No, I would agree with that, doctor, that no impact and low impact aerobics are very good. But here's what you don't understand, doctor. I'll educate you about running. Listen to what I'm going to tell you, doctor. If you can combine mindfulness meditation with running, I will tell you, and once you get into really good shape, running is low impact and aerobic. Right? It's almost no impact when you're good at it. When you're out there and you're running and you run all the time and you know your body and you feel your strength, there isn't any impact. Very, very little impact. What are you talking about? Raising your hands and bending and touching your toes? Yeah, you could also pull your back out, reaching down, touching your fucking toes. So again, the guy clearly is biased. Let's look at his practice. Look, testimonials. Here he is, Gerald Imber, MD. He's up there on the upper. It looks like the Upper East Side. Let's see his address again. Area. What was that? Why is it so fast, man? I want to see where you're from. Upper East Side, 83rd Street, East Side, Upper East Side. Wait. Boom. He's going for the rich people. Flash it one more time, please. Anyway, Dr. Imber and his team. It looks like Park Avenue-ish. Maybe Lexington. I don't know. But he's on the Upper East Side, 83rd Street. That's where they keep all the rich people in New York. Dr. Imber is a board-certified, world-renowned plastic surgeon, has performed over 25,000 surgical procedures, and now he's bashing running. 25,000 cuts this guy has made into people's faces, into their tits, right? Body. Oh, look, abdominoplasty, ankle resuction, brachplasty, breast augmentation, breast lift, breast reduction, fat transfer, liposuction. This guy's a fucking quack, man. Liposuction, sucking the fat out of someone's body, face, all kinds, fat transfer, forehead lift, neck lift, autoplasty for men, male facelift, Botox for men, male breast reduction. So this guy's nuts, right? There he is. There's his address. If you want to go get a facelift, go ahead. Go talk to the doctor. 121 Avenue A, East 83rd. East 83rd. This is what happens, doctor, when you put yourself out there like that. You want to make stupid videos. Now you gave us, Park Avenue. You give us permission to talk about you. You did this to yourself. You made people to talk about you. You brought the attention to yourself. So don't fucking complain. Don't complain. Don't complain. Happens to the best of us. Shut your hole next time. Shut your hole, you old-faced doctor. I have a pet peeve. I'm ripping into this guy, man. I don't know. Anyway, me so hungry. Running is addicting, though. Running high, it's a thing, says me so hungry. Well, so is eating good food is addictive. Eating quality food and exercise, mild exercise, gets you high in a way that is not synthetic. There's no doubt about it. When I'm running around that trail effortlessly, it is a high. Of course it is. So, what's your point? That's where you're supposed to be. That's what life is all about. Enjoying your internal environment, and being peaceful and relaxed, and not having to wheeze and struggle for basic, just to hold on to the basic life force. Life shouldn't be that difficult. Your resting pulse shouldn't be over 50. Your resting pulse, I'll say that again. Resting pulse when seated or laying down should not be over 50 beats per minute. If it is, there's something wrong there. Now, do it when you, preferably on an empty stomach, because when you eat, your pulse goes up because your body is focused on digestion. But addiction is a fuzzy word. Everything is addictive. Sugar is addictive. Again, healthy. The guy. How about the guy who's addicted to McDonald's? Addiction. Got to be careful with the word addiction. Right? I run. Am I addicted to running? No, I see the value in it. Do I overdo it? Not at all. I have the way I run is tailored to me. This, guy in his 50s, right? And I tailor my exercise to me. Not some jerk-off doctor that says that it's bad for me. I tailor it to me, and I look at the results of the work that I put into it, the joy that I get out of it. So the bone mass that I accumulate in doing it. Right? You don't need this. A guy like this will tell you, oh yeah, bone mass. You got to take some calcium pills and some vitamin fucking D. This is the Stone Age. He's a dinosaur, a doctor. But anyway, there you go, man. There's a profit motive there, no doubt. He caters to rich people on the Upper East Side, and he wants you, man. He wants you old people that you ran too much and now your face is sagging. Come on into the office and we'll fix you up. We'll fix you up, man. So anyway, let's hit the bell. Ding! The market is open. Stock market is open. Hey, doctor, you got any stocks? If you do. Thanks for joining us. So the market is up. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is up 91. S&P 500 up 23. Oh boy, we're making money. The NASDAQ is up 98. Oh my God, we're going high. On the big board, Apple stock up almost $3, 2%. Amazon up 2% as well. To $93. Google, $93. Meta, formerly Facebook, $179, up 2.5%. Microsoft up a percentage point. Rivian racing from the bottom, up 78 cents, 5% in one day. Tesla got whacked yesterday, down 6%, up 2.5% right now. That's good. Got a little back. Bad earnings, I think. For now, it's temporary. Bitcoin down $862 to 22,400. The war stocks, the stocks that bring you war after war after war. Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, the profiteers, both down this morning. The holiest of holy stocks, the stocks that give you the holy vaccine, Moderna, is up 3.5% to 142. Johnson & Johnson up 82 cents and Pfizer up 30 cents. Pretty good day to be in the vaccine business. You're up today. I don't know about tomorrow. So there you go, man. So markets are green. We'll take it. NASDAQ up. Dow up. S&P 500 all up this morning. Go. Go Wall Street. Go Wall Street. We love you. So thank you all for joining me. Mark Conte reporting. Thank you. Casa Philly Camden, what's up, man? My brother. Weevil Girl, thank you. We got new wrenches in the house. And JJ Wolf. Me so hungry. Elizabeth Davis, Zoot Cooter, Vinny DiMartini is on the mend. Vinny DiMartini on the mend. Quantum Epic, good morning, good morning. And Jay Wolf, and to everybody who is lurking, Born Annoying, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Champs, what's up? Clayton Burgess. Thank you everybody for joining me, and thank you for being part of the Suit Cooter. Breaking news. Breaking news in the chat. Zoot Cooter reports John Fetterman rumored to be brain dead. Is that true? We might have an extension right here. A little extension of the program. Let me see. John Fetterman. John Fetterman is brain dead? John Fetterman might resign. It could be an opportunity for Democrats. He has been hospitalized since February 6th. Letter from hospital bed raises questions. I don't know if he's fucking brain dead, but that was a good catch anyway, man. I don't know. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. We'll talk. Whoa. News. Boom, boom. I'll talk to you. We'll talk more about John Fetterman tomorrow. See if his brain is still functioning. Peace out, everybody.